Hi, for this video, we're gonna learn how to solve for x, for inequalities, right? So we're talking about equal sign, less than sign, greater sign, or less than or equal to, or greater or equal to. So if you're given, so we know how to solve for x if it's like that, right? So we know how to solve for x if it's basically a x squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So we know how to solve for x if it's like that. So now for this video, we're going to learn how to solve for x if we have one of this, right? I'm going to do one example of this, and the procedure or the process is actually the same. Nothing difficult. So let's get into it. Let's say the question says solve for x. Okay. So you're given 3 minus x less than 2x squared. Cool. Now solve for x. So what you're going to do from here is recognizing that this thing here is definitely the same as 2x squared greater than 3 minus x. So when you're looking at this direction, so if you have to go from this direction, 2x squared, so 2x squared is greater than, 2x squared is greater than 3 minus x, right? So that's basically what you wrote here. 2x squared is greater than 3 minus x. Cool. So from here, you can have 2x squared, take 3, put the other side, it's going to be negative 3 and greater than negative x, right? And then take negative x, put the other side, is going to be 2x squared plus x minus 3 greater than 0. Okay, from here we can solve this, right? We can solve it with different methods, but for this video we're going to use a quadratic method formula. If you check my previous videos, I have like 3 series on showing you how to solve an equation like this with different methods, but for this video we're just going to use quadratic formula because it's easy and anyone can actually use it, right? It's not that complicated. So let's use it. So it says basically this is what it says. It says something like this: x is equal to minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Okay, so in this context we know our b is 1 and our c is 2. Oh, our a is 2, sorry, and our c is negative 3. Okay, so we're gonna have x is equal to minus b, which is 1, plus or minus b, which is 1 squared minus 4, a, which is 2, c, which is negative 3 over 2, a, which is 2. Okay, so you're gonna have negative 1 plus or minus 1 squared minus or rather, let's just take your calculator and punch this, right? I think that's easy. So you're going to say negative 1 plus square root 1 squared minus 4 times 2 times negative 3 over 2 times 2. So you're going to have x equal to 1, or x is equal to, so now let's make it negative. So negative 1 minus the square root. So you're going to have negative 3 over 2, which is negative 1.5. Okay, so that's what you have. But the problem here, we have this here greater than equal to 0. So now how do we deal with that? So basically this means that the left hand side, this whole thing is positive. So we are looking for x when we're looking for x that will make this whole left hand side positive. Okay, so that's what it says. This whole left hand side is greater than 0, so that means it's positive. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna now start drawing the number line. Remember the number line? So we're gonna draw the number line. Let's do that. Draw the number line. The number line is in terms of x, which is cool. X. So let's draw our x's, right? So we have x, which is 1, and the x, which is negative 1.5. Okay, so this and that, we can make 0 here just to, for our eyes to see that is the left hand side is negative 1.5 and it's 1, so it's a number line. Makes sense to put 0 there, right? Cool. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take any number. For example, if you want to look at this side, right? So you're gonna take any number that is greater than 1. Any number is greater than 1. You can take 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 1000. So take that number. Let's say we take whatever. Let's say we take 2. Take that 2 and substitute it back here. Okay, so where there's x, put 2. So you can say 2 times 2 squared plus 2. So where there's x, you put 2 minus 3. So we want to see if it gives us a negative answer or a positive answer. So if you put the equal sign there in your calculator, you're going to see that it's going to give you a positive answer. Okay, and now take any number that is between negative 1.5 and 1. Any number between negative 1.5 and 1. You can take, I don't know, negative 1, you can take 0, you can take 0 0.5, 0 0.22223, whatever number. But we're looking for, if you take that number, I want you to substitute it back into that equation. For example, we can take, I don't know, 0. Yeah, 0. Substitute that 0 back into this equation. If you substitute that 0 back into the equation and see if you're going to get negative number or positive number. If you do that, put in your calculator, you see that you're going to get negative 3. So that you're going to have a negative number. Cool. Now, take any number. Looking at this side now. Take any number that is less than negative 1.5. Any number. That number can be negative 2, negative 3, negative 3.5, whatever. So let's take negative 2. So when you take negative 2, take negative 2 and again substitute it back into this equation. So you're going to have 2 times negative 2 squared plus negative 2 minus 3. And you see that you're going to have positive 3. That's at positive. So we're looking at the left hand side is positive. So the left hand side, you're looking for a value of x where the left hand side is positive. So it's positive this side, x is positive that side, and it's positive that side, right? So meaning your answer, if you have to now write down your answer, so you're gonna have x is less than this side, less than negative 1.5, or x is going that way, it's greater than 1. That's how you do it. Awesome.